This is so cool. Thank you guys so much for having me be here to join honor to share this moment with all of you and accept the honoree designation, if I may, on behalf of all the girls here and all of the attendees, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Girls Inc., I know from experience, is such an amazing, great influence on our community. Their principle of empowering girls to be strong, smart, and bold is a central part of my fabric. So there's a special place in my heart for all of you guys. I'd like to take the opportunity to tell you guys a story. So there we were, end of August. It was a muddy morning at sunrise on the Ohio River in downtown Louisville. I had a bungee cord around my waist, and it was attached to Tina's waist, and so we were literally attached at the hip. There were crowds and loud music everywhere. Tina and I reached the steps to walk down to the river. Her handed my arm, and I said to her, "Okay, Tina, we're going to walk. We're going to take 3 steps and take a step down. 3 steps, take a step down." She asked how many more steps we had and I could tell that she was very frustrated and anxious for the start of our race. And they were kind of a hard set of steps to navigate, and also the volunteers were rushing us. I was like, okay, we made it. We're on the dock. The water is right here. All we have to do is just take a little hop, and we're right in the water. Swim to the left, take a couple deep breaths, and then we'll get started when the gun goes off. She asked me if I could see the turnaround point already. And I was like, oh no, I don't see it, but we'll get there. I know that it's there. So what we were doing was we were starting the Ironman triathlon together. It's a 2.4-mile swim, it's a 112-mile bike, and then a 26.2-mile run at the end of it. And our goal was to go under 15 hours. And what I didn't mention, but you guys might have caught it, is that Tina is 100% blind. So we would do the entire race together, swim, bike, and run, all attached. And she and I had raced together before, but nothing this long. I had done it on my own, but not as a guide for a blind athlete. And the truth that nobody knew was I was terrified. If Tina could have seen my eyes, she could have seen that they were misty, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I had no idea how the day was going to go. 140.6 miles is a really long way. It's a long journey. A lot of things can happen. I had no idea if we would meet her goals. I didn't know how well we would perform. And nobody knew that I was terrified, because at that moment, it wasn't about me. It was about getting Tina to the finish line safely. It was about her reaching her goals. And it was also about her graciously giving me the honor and the trust and the responsibility to be her eyes for the race. We had a job to do. So this moment, the reason I tell you this story, is kind of a game changer for me. It redefined my definition of what success is. My success is based on the success of others and what I can do to help them achieve it. So it was a really important moment for me, so much so that I had to just say that I'm doing this for my nieces. I'm doing it for my nephew who is there visiting. I was doing it for the Crawleys because they were so helpful in getting us all ready that weekend. I was doing it for my unborn children. So the reason I'm telling you this story again is to remind you that we can't do this life alone. I'm charging each and every one of you girls to reach out and do something for someone else, do something with someone else, especially if they would otherwise not be able to do it. And also, maybe define your own success by the success of others, by helping each other and loving each other along the way. So this is the coolest thing that I think I realized was take yourself out of the equation and you might just find yourself. And you might have some pretty cool adventures along the way. So thank you guys again so much. I'll take it as validation that getting involved with serving others resonates positively in the community, and it's going to fuel me to continue pursuing getting the community involved with healthy activities.